while, it's sort of like, I don't want to play you anymore. I find you disgusting. Go away, please.
And Fabi's starting with first d4.
D2, D4. Okay.
Do we expect second move g6 from Alireza?
He's done that on occasions in the tour.
No, it came very, very quickly. E6. Either Queen's Gambit decline, or Nimzo.
Nimzo, maybe.
Looking that way, bishop b4. We're going to see e3 that we saw yesterday. We had 3 games with e3.
No. Commentator's courage. Just when you were getting enthusiastic too. Yeah, the Rubik's
I'm happy
Cube
to
E2.
see something different.
Yeah, E2, E3 has really become extremely popular.
I've heard you say yesterday you like to play queen c2 line.
Oh yes,
Classical.
Yeah. Well, it was really sad actually. I had been playing Queen C2 pretty much because of Capablanca, and I had developed some ideas. And then Gary took up the line. Awful, because he was just coming up with some incredibly original ideas, like including H2, H4 is white.
Wow.
It's like, what? You play Queen C2 and H2, H4 is white? And he did
Like in modern days, that's no surprise to play h4 in every opening, but back then...
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, knight f3. So what could we be thinking about?
There's b6.
C7, C5. B7, B6. Castles is the most flexible, and of course D5.
Could transpose into Ragosa.
Exactly. So it's all in the hands of Alireza what kind of game he wants today. After D7, D5, Ragosa. Well, we have been seeing these Queen A4 check lines, and even the Bishop G5 lines. So lots of stuff. We're going to take a pause on this one. And first of all, how do knight f3 is?
It must be so hard to prepare against Fabiano. He plays absolutely everything.
Well, what we saw during the Rapid Blitz was Babi was this constant moving target. He was mixing all kinds of openings and defenses. It's hard for us to guess.
By the way, we have this exact same position with d5 in the game of Jan Krzysztof and Wesley. We don't have to go there, it's just exactly the same game.
D7, D5 has been played.
Let's check with MVL and Livon, because we do have French defense. Livon was playing that.
I like. Me too.
Since we're not really doing very much, let's look at the pawn ending and try to figure out if it's
All
winning
right,
or not.
let's do it. Rook takes e6, bishop takes e6, rook to d6, king e7, rook takes, and now we're challenging you to accept the pawn. I'm not going into the rook ending, I'm going into the king of pawn and king. And now what Peter is asking, it's a race. Black's king is going after the a pawn. White wants to mate.
Is there a need to bring the king over? So when he takes on a4, you go king c4, or do you want to just create a passer?
No, I think we want to immediately initiate a race. I'm a bit worried about g4, g5 though, because those are a pawns and not b pawns.
Don't be, Peter.
King e6.
King e6.
Just come in this wave.
Yeah, but that
That's
should
a
lose.
bit-
Yeah, king e3, king e5, f4, king f3. That should lose. That is very, very safely lost to black, of course. This one, on the other hand, this is the one I was trying to calculate. H takes g, king g3,
Yeah.
king e5, f4 check, g takes f, king f3, king f6, king f4, king g6. I am not 100% convinced this is winning. Although, I mean, this, I think, is a draw, because I get the c8 just in time.
Do you?
I wasn't sure.
Yes, you get
I
that
think,
right.
no, this is the one I calculated. g5, on the other hand, might be winning, because maybe it wins us a tempo somewhere, but...
This is why Bobby keeps his
Yeah,
pieces on the board.
And this precise position is the reason I brought this up, because it might actually be a bit of a teachable moment for our audience.
King takes. And
Extra
you're
pawn
saying,
in a pawn endgame is not
Yeah,
always
king
winning.
and 2 versus king and 1 generally is completely winning, but
It's a corner pawn, yeah.
yeah, it's a corner pawn, so...
He played rook d2. Not rook a3 as we were.
He's forcing black to take on e3, which for that
Connected
pawn ending is now very easily winning. Very smart
He
play. by
separated
Bobby.
his pawn.
He creates a passer that he doesn't need to work on creating
Now he
later.
can play rook d6.
Oh, this is smart. I like this.
and at the end of the day, instead of having a pawn on f2,
Instead of having
it's
to work to
magically-
create a passer, we
It's
have
already a pass pawn, yeah.
we have a ready-made passer on e3.
These guys are good.
They are good. I mean, nicely spotted, and as
So you
Peter
don't even
says,
have
it's
to
not
calculate
even
anymore.
nothing to calculate. We just bring our king triumphantly up the board and escort the pawn home. And poor Alireza, he just has that look of like, disgust. Not a game he's going to.
Yeah, tough game. Fabian played really good chess. Wow, Alireza resigns right here.
Yeah. Congratulations, Bobby, as he takes down one of our tournament co-leaders and becomes co-leader himself. Right, which means all eyes turns to MVL, and